Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy AD, and that's all day. What's going on? I'm back. I'm gonna do this review a little differently. I wrote me a little, just some little notes, basically of what happened, real quick, and I'm just gonna go over the main parts, the main stuff that's going on. I'm not really going, cause it was some other little, like slight little stuff, like for example, like with Pretty Deadly and them talking about they coming back and all of that. But let's get to the nitty gritty. See, I got my little notes. Hold on, let me unfold it. Trying to unfold it. Okay, John Cena and AJ joined forces against Jimmy and Solo. This was terrible. This was terrible. Like, come on. Like, what is up with this AJ push out of nowhere that really ain't gonna go nowhere? And John Cena teaming up with AJ to fight. So, like, you couldn't think of nothing better to do with Cena but send him at the bloodline when the bloodline ain't even together. Like, I just don't understand how so many people like wrestling and like this product, but it's clear as day what's really going on based on people's characters and skin colors and stuff. It's clear as day what's gonna happen based on that. Like, and this stuff been happening for so long. I don't find this entertaining. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like for example, last week's SmackDown, you had Pat McAfee, who was about to fight Austin Theory. You know, two white guys, they was finna fight. What happens? Rock comes in, messes it up. Now, you know, and then later in that night, you had Grayson Waller, who was clearly taking shots at John Cena. So now John Cena was finna fight Grayson Waller. What happens? Jay and Solo and them run in. So now you end up fighting Jimmy and Solo. See what I be saying? Now you're teaming up again. Let's fight Jimmy and Solo. Like, this ain't even interesting to me. Especially knowing Solo and Jimmy ain't really that close. And then you made them look like some straight punks and cowards. Why would they come out and then step up to see, I'm forgetting already, to AJ and Cena? Why would you have them step up to them but then have them turn around and back down? See, that you're making them look like punks and cowards. You're making them look punks and cowards. And why is that? Is it because of their skin color? Because that's what I really think it is. Oh, let's make them come out and make them back down. And I know some people might be like, oh, well, it's John Cena. Man, that don't mean nothing. Shit, Grayson Waller was trying to beat up John Cena. Shit, John Cena, this would have been the bloodline under Vince. They would have came in there and tried to smash them. So that was weird. Then they just backed down and just left. So pointless, terrible beginning. And then they tried to set the match up for Fastlane, saying that it's going to be at Fastlane. And then they were like, oh, we're going to have a contract signing at the end. You know that's some boring ass shit. But it didn't happen, though. Then you had Rey Mysterio and Escobar defeat the Street Profits. This was terrible. I was right again. I'm always freaking right about this stuff. Didn't I say it? I said, what's the point if y'all making the Street Profits act like they so tough and so big, act like they some new group, but look how they easily got beat by Rey and Escobar, which ain't even really a real tag team. Look how they easily got beat. How in the world did Bobby Lashley slam Rey Mysterio on the outside of the apron, and Rey Mysterio still had the ability to roll up Big Angelo Dawkins and win? Like, see, here it go. Here it go, man. And let that would have been anybody else. Let that would have been anyone else. They wouldn't have won. Honestly, I thought the Street Profits was gonna win. That would have been the smarter thing to do. Make them keep looking stronger, and then, you know, might add a little attention to Rey and them, even though we know that's coming soon too. You finna turn Rey and them on each other. We already know. You trying to make it seem like it's a honest battle, but when in reality, it's just gonna be them having beef. Street Profits lose. Like, here it go again. The black people lose. Like, this is why I don't watch other wrestling that much. It just be so obvious. I mean, what was the point? I knew those Street Profits weren't gonna do nothing. Remember when they was wrestling nobodies and jobbers. See, you just ruined their whole rush. And then you had them fighting backstage. Then they were fighting, so now you got them fighting each other. See? Nothing for black people. Oscar versus EO. Title fight. The two Asian girls. Couldn't wait to that. But said one Asian girl is more favored because she hangs around with two white women. Don't you get it? That's what it's really about. And it's also an NXT favorite. Look at all those people that just got released recently. It wasn't none of his people that Triple H really likes. None of the people that's his favorites. None of the people. It was just all old Vince talent and stuff. Not like none of them NXT people win. But all right, so Oscar. So I noticed a lot of people thought Oscar was gonna win this. I didn't ever think it though, because it's gonna be hard for her to win when she got Bayley and Dakota right there with her. You know, they didn't really interfere like that. The match really came down to Charlotte, which was annoying too. Obviously, this belt is just gonna go right back to Charlotte, obviously. But that's why it's so boring. And then Charlotte comes out, she interrupts Bayley, and it gives EO just enough time to catch Asuka off guard. The match was pretty decent. It did get a little sloppy towards the end because y'all had them doing so much. Like, they literally were doing a lot of technical wrestling and high-flying kind of stuff. But that wasn't good. The ending was what killed it. But EO won. We already know. Then we had Theory and Grayson Waller defeating the Brutes. Boring, predictable. I knew it. Like the Brutes was gonna beat Theory and Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller is the favorite in the situation, so he's always gonna like win and look good. I already explained the whole Grayson Waller Theory stuff. That's boring. Who wants to see Grayson and Theory, a team you know who gonna win, beat the Brutes? Boring as hell. But no Rock neither. Wasted time showing what he did last week. Didn't even have what The Rock did. Wasn't even that great last week. Watch what they do with him, because people might catch on. Because it's mighty strange how ain't nobody really catch on to all this other stuff that's so blatant, but they noticed him though. And they noticed that, oh well, y'all ain't using him correctly. Oh, so y'all don't know this with all this other talent? That's clear as day. Oh, but y'all noticed The Rock because it's The Rock. Okay. AJ Styles assaulted by the Bloodline. Now, this probably was the best part of the show to me. This was the best part of the show to me, because they was finna come out for the contract signing, and then out of nowhere, Jimmy just had Solo. I mean, not Solo. He had AJ, and he was just beating him up, slamming his head on the case, beating him up, man, beating him down. And then Solo come out of nowhere from on top of this big giant, whatever that thing was. He's just up there. He was like 15 feet in the air almost. And then Solo just, Wah! And then jumped off and just killed AJ Styles. Oh my gosh. Oh man, they didn't even have to show it. They didn't even show it. Like when he landed on him, they didn't show it, but it was still intense. Like, do something, y'all. But see, even that makes y'all look sneaky and weak. See, when you pay attention to the writing and the scripting, all what he's really doing is making the Bloodline look weak. Oh, they couldn't fight you head up, so they had to sneak the weakest one. You know what I'm saying? You're making them look weak, though. I still liked it, because everybody likes a good beatdown sometimes. Like, that was kind of like big. Now, and then the end, they ended up beating John Cena up at the end. Now, I don't know. What they did to John Cena wasn't as good. I don't know. I felt like it was kind of dragged out and stuff. So I don't really think it was that good. Oh, shit. Man, these damn bees be out here. But, yeah. It was just a long beatdown, man, on John Cena. That was kind of crazy, too, though. But I see how the booking and the writing is going, man. This is terrible, man. This is terrible. You got the black people looking stupid. You're going to have the Mexican folks go against each other soon. You got the Asians fighting each other. Come on, man. This ain't good. It's so obvious, but all right. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.